Good morning all, just out on a Sunday ride, got a few pals, I don't know if you can see in the mirror. We're taking a couple of guys out for a ride that recently passed their test, used to ride in 125s etc. So bit of an easy ride this morning, just on the back roads through Suffolk, and then we're going to go up to Mildenhall to a well-known bikers cafe on the way to Brandon. So we're on our way there now, just on the back roads over to Red Lodge, and then we'll be going there. So yeah, quite an easy ride. I'm not going to talk the whole ride, but obviously out with Tuono again. We're in sports mode today. Been trying a bit of sports mode out, which is a lot more fun, as you can tell and hear. Anyway, just watch the ride for a bit, and I'll be back on soon. Just wait for the young lads. Young guy, Sam, who's riding with me. He's keeping with me. To be fair, he's been riding a while. It's one of my son's mates, so he's pretty good on a bike. It's a lovely day for a ride. Bit breezy, wind's dropped off, so it's good. But yeah, it's not too hot, which is good. It's been a bit warm over the last few weeks to ride. But being out on this beast is fantastic. Don't know where the guys have gone. They are, to be fair to them, very new riders, so they're very conscious of the back roads and whatever. Just pull over here for a second and wait for them. Let's go again. There's a bit some good wines up here actually, so to show you how the Tuono handles. I know I've done a video before on the Tuono and how it goes and how it handles on the road to Finchinfield, but honestly guys, they're such an experience. So I was meant to be going to the Alps. It's just been cancelled due to COVID, which is the right thing. But now we're going to go to Scotland, so it's all good anyway. Catch up soon. Runner there looks like he's absolutely knackered, although it looks like he's actually doing the fast walking practice there, but it looks a bit painful, doesn't it, when you see him doing that. Yeah, so before I was just accelerating through there. I couldn't concentrate and do both guys, to be fair. Yeah, so my Alps trip got cancelled, which, to be fair, is absolutely the right thing to do. Would I be comfortable going? Not really at the moment, so glad it's cancelled. Next year, it's still got time for next year. So we've booked a few hotels. We're going to wing it on the way. Going to ride up to Leeds to a nice hotel or B&B up there. One of my mates goes to regularly, and then we're going to go from there right up to the Isle of Skye. And then we're going to ride back down, and then depending on how we get on, we might come back down home, or we might go to Wales, do some rides through Wales. So not 100% sure yet. It depends a lot on the weather, how good the weather is up in Scotland, because it's very hit and miss, as I'm sure many of you watching this video will know. Whether you've been riding, driving, or just been to Scotland, the weather is quite temperamental. So yeah, see how that weather goes, to see whether we continue with the trip really, and how far we go. Need to also check. I've got bikes in for a service next week, Will's Motorcycles, where I got it from, so just going to get it checked over before I go. And the tyres are like not ready to change, but I'm not sure if they're going to make the trip either. That's the problem. So I might have to just cut my losses and change the rear tyre anyway, because running on super courses, and anyone that rides a Tuono with a super courses knows you get anything from 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. Depends how you're riding, depends on the temperatures of the roads, etc., etc. really. So there's so many if and buts in there of how long the tyres will last. Anyway, we're probably about 10 minutes away from this cafe that we're going to go to. So just sit and enjoy the ride for 5-10 minutes, and I'll come back on in a couple of minutes. If I don't edit this bit out, sorry for the boredom of this slow part, guys. See how I get on with editing. You can tell the Tuono. There's one thing about Tuono, it hates going at 30 mile an hour. It doesn't matter what gear you're in, it hates going at 30 mile an hour. It's really difficult to keep it smooth during speed limits. These are roads I know quite well actually, because literally to the left is where I worked for many years. We're in a building over the back there. I worked there for many years. Yeah. Oh, the road's closed, so a bit of a diversion then. To divert up here a little bit, turn right, and then go back onto the A11. Didn't really want to be on the A11 that long, but we are where we are. But no, out in Suffolk, we're just out near Newmarket. Newmarket countryside is really nice actually for riding a bike. I mean, it's like where any of you guys watching the video today will know that within your town, cities, countries, whatever, wherever you live, there's always a really nice biker road, that you can get on and enjoy, everywhere you go, and it's just knowing where they are, really. Past this car, bit of quick shift action. I've not been riding with my son for a long time actually. He's calmed down a bit, now he's getting a bit older, which is good. Can't blame him, he only rides just like I used to when, I suppose when I was a young lad. I think you realise that it just hurts more when, if anything goes wrong when you get older. As I said earlier on, going to look at, I'm going to tour around Scotland on this literally in 2 weeks time actually, which I'll do some videos on, and but next year I'm considering getting the BMW, the 1000S, is it 1000XR. It's got the RR engine in it, just detuned a little bit. Been reading some reviews, watching some YouTube clips actually, some people riding them to see what they're like, and yeah, they look pretty good. So that's probably what I'm going to go for. I used to have an S1000 a couple of years ago and it actually scared me, but I think I've got used to the 1000cc now with riding this, so it's a little bit better now. Get past these cars. I'm hoping there's not too much wind noise for you, but last time I'd done a video it was pretty good actually. The Senna 10C Pro, it's actually pretty good and pretty damn clear as well, which is good. Camera's not too bad, you get 2K, 4K. I think I've run on the 2K camera, which I suppose the quality could be better. But we are where we are. I need to turn right here. Yeah, that road was shut, weren't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Just make sure everyone's got over the lights. I think so. Whoa, pigeon. Oh, perhaps one of them stuck at the lights, maybe. Just hang it down a bit and wait for them. Pull over. Actually, don't know what's going on. One of them's got a problem, Sam. That's normal. It's normal for Sam to have a problem. Anyway, guys, I'm going to switch off for a bit and see what's going on. I'll catch up with you later.